Do you want to successfully complete the D386 Objective Assessment exam? Then you are in the right place. Our website provides a list of questions and answers for your success in the D386 OA exam for free. We understand that acing your OA exam can be quite challenging. That's why we provide completely free exam guides and practice questions for you. In this video, we will cover questions from network services, cloud computing, network protocols, IT operations, and data storage. So, let's get started. 1. What is the main function of a syslog server? A. To collect system messages from network devices. B. To manage user access. C. To provide email services. D. To host applications. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, A. To collect system messages from network devices. Explanation. Option A is correct, because a syslog server centrally collects important messages from computers and network devices, aiding in monitoring and troubleshooting. Option B is incorrect because managing user access is typically handled by authentication servers like Active Directory. Option C is incorrect because providing email services is the function of a mail server, not a syslog server. Option D is incorrect because hosting applications is the role of an application server, not a syslog server. 2. What type of server is designed to store files that can be accessed and managed from a remote location? A. Application server. B. File share server. C. Database server. D. Mail server. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. File share server. Explanation. Option B is correct because a file share server is like a big shared digital filing cabinet for a network. It stores files and makes them available for other people on the network to open, save, and manage from their own computers, even if they are far away. Option A is incorrect because an application server runs software programs. Option C is incorrect because a database server stores and manages databases. Option D is incorrect because a mail server handles emails. 3. What does the acronym AAA stand for in networking? A. Authentication, authorization and accounting. B. Access, allocation and assignment. C. Automated, analytical and application. D. Authorization, access and administration. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, A. Authentication, authorization and accounting. Explanation. Option A is correct because AAA in networking security is a framework for controlling access to computer resources, standing for authentication, authorization and accounting. Option B is incorrect because access, allocation and assignment is not the correct expansion for the AAA acronym in networking. Option C is incorrect because automated, analytical, and application is not the correct expansion for the AAA acronym in networking. Option D is incorrect because authorization, access, and administration is not the correct expansion for the AAA acronym in networking. The correct order and terms are authentication, authorization, and accounting. 4. What is unified threat management? A. A method for data backup. B. A comprehensive security management tool that combines multiple security tools. C. A software development process. D. A protocol for secure communications. Do you know the answer? Correct. Answer B. A comprehensive security management tool that combines multiple security tools. Explanation. Option B is correct because unified threat management is like having a Swiss Army knife for network security. Instead of having lots of separate security gadgets, a UTM device or system combines many of these important security tools into one single appliance or platform. This can make it easier to manage and more cost-effective. Option A is incorrect because data backup is a separate process focused on creating copies of data for recovery purposes, not managing threats. Option C is incorrect because software development process refers to the steps and methodologies used to create software applications. Option D is incorrect because a protocol for secure communications, such as TLS or SSH, focuses on encrypting and securing data transmitted over a network. 5. What is the primary purpose of load balancers? A. To enhance security protocols. B. To distribute network or application traffic across multiple servers. C. To manage data encryption. D. To store backup data. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. To distribute network or application traffic across multiple servers. Explanation. Option B is correct because a load balancer is like a smart traffic cop for busy websites or applications that run on multiple servers. When lots of people try to access the website at the same time, the load balancer takes all that incoming traffic and spreads it out evenly across all the available servers. This prevents any one server from getting overloaded, helps the website respond faster, and makes sure it stays available even if one server has a problem. Option A is incorrect because load balancers primarily manage traffic distribution, not security protocols, although they can work with security measures. Option C is incorrect because load balancers do not directly handle data encryption. This is typically managed by other components like SSL, TLS. Option D is incorrect because load balancers are not designed for data storage or backups. Their main function is traffic management. 6. What is a proxy server? A. A device that connects different network segments. B. Software that handles all communications from or sent to the internet. C. A storage device. D. A network switch. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Software that handles all communications from or sent to the internet. Explanation. Option B is correct because a proxy server acts like a middleman or a gateway between your computer or your company's internal network and the wider internet. When you want to visit a website, your request might go to the proxy server first. The proxy server then gets the web page for you and sends it back. Proxy servers can be used for security, to filter content, to hide your real IP address, or to speed things up by caching, storing frequently accessed web pages. Option A is incorrect because a device that connects different network segments is typically a router or a bridge, not a proxy server. Option C is incorrect because a proxy server does not primarily function as a storage device. Its main function is to mediate network communications. Option D is incorrect because a network switch connects devices on a local network, facilitating communication within the network rather than acting as an intermediary for internet traffic. 7. What does a spam gateway do? A. Blocks all email traffic. B. Stops unsolicited emails at the gateway before they reach the user. C. Enhances network performance. D. Encrypts email messages. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Stops unsolicited emails at the gateway before they reach the user. Explanation. Option B is correct because a spam gateway is like a security checkpoint specifically for emails. It sits at the gateway where emails enter a company's network and inspects incoming messages. Its job is to identify and block unwanted or junk emails, as well as emails that might contain viruses or phishing scams before they ever get delivered to people's inboxes. Option A is incorrect because a spam gateway filters but does not block all email traffic. Option C is incorrect because enhancing network performance is not the primary function of a spam gateway. Option D is incorrect because while some email systems may encrypt messages, a spam gateway focuses on filtering. 8. What is the primary function of a load balancer? A. To manage system updates. B. To distribute incoming network traffic across multiple servers. C. To authenticate users. D. To store application data. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. To distribute incoming network traffic across multiple servers. Explanation. Option B is correct because a load balancer evenly spreads out incoming requests among different servers, ensuring no single server is overloaded, which keeps the website running efficiently. Option A is incorrect because managing system updates is typically handled by configuration management or update management tools. Option C is incorrect because authenticating users is usually the task of an authentication or identity management system. Option D is incorrect because storing application data is the responsibility of databases or file storage systems. 9. What does the term thin client refer to? A. A fully equipped personal computer. B. A diskless workstation that relies on a server for data and applications. C. A type of server. D. A high-performance computing device. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. A diskless workstation that relies on a server for data and applications. Explanation. Option B is correct because a thin client is a simple computer that relies on a central server for processing power and storage, mainly used for display and input. Option A is incorrect because a fully equipped personal computer has its own processing power and storage, unlike a thin client. Option C is incorrect because a server provides resources to thin clients, but it's not itself a thin client. Option D is incorrect because a high-performance computing device has significant processing capabilities, whereas a thin client has minimal local resources. 10. What is the main characteristic of a private cloud? A. It is accessible by the public. B. It serves only one customer or organization. C. It is always located off-site. D. It uses open source software. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. It serves only one customer or organization. Explanation. Option B is correct because a private cloud is a cloud computing environment that is set up and used exclusively by one single company or organization. It's not shared with other businesses or the general public. This gives the organization more control, security, and privacy over its data and applications. Option A is incorrect because accessibility by the public is a characteristic of a public cloud, not a private cloud. Option C is incorrect because a private cloud can be located on-site, managed internally, or hosted by a third party. Option D is incorrect because the use of open source software is not a defining characteristic of private clouds. Private clouds can utilize various software types based on the organization's needs. 11. What is a public cloud? A. A network of privately owned servers. B. Cloud services available to the general public. C. A hybrid of private and on-premise servers. D. A cloud solution that is only available for government use. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. Cloud services available to the general public. Explanation. Option B is correct because a public cloud is a type of cloud computing where a third-party provider owns and operates all the computer hardware and infrastructure and then makes those computing resources available to the general public or any business over the internet. Option A is incorrect because a network of privately owned servers describes a private cloud or data center. Option C is incorrect because a hybrid of private and on-premise servers defines a hybrid cloud. Option D is incorrect because a cloud solution that is only available for government use describes a government cloud. 12. What is a hybrid cloud? A. A single cloud service. B. A combination of public and private clouds that remain distinct. C. A cloud solution that is always on-premise. D. A type of database. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. A combination of public and private clouds that remain distinct. Explanation. Option B is correct because a hybrid cloud is a setup where a company uses a mix of different cloud environments, usually a combination of its own private cloud or on-premise data center and one or more public cloud services. These different clouds remain separate entities, but they are often connected in a way that allows data and applications to be moved between them, giving the company more flexibility. Option A is incorrect because a hybrid cloud uses multiple cloud services, not just one. Option C is incorrect because a hybrid cloud uses both on-premise and off-premise resources. Option D is incorrect because a hybrid cloud is a type of cloud deployment model, not a database. 13. What does infrastructure as a service provide? A. Software applications over the internet. B. Physical hardware for companies. C. Networking capabilities and storage. D. End-user applications. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. Networking capabilities and storage. Explanation. Option C is correct because infrastructure as a service is a cloud computing model where a provider gives you the basic building blocks of IT infrastructure on demand over the internet, including virtual servers, data storage, and networking. Option A is incorrect because it describes software as a service, where applications are delivered over the internet. Option B is incorrect because while IaaS uses physical hardware, it provides virtualized access to these resources, not direct physical access. Option D is incorrect because end-user applications are typically provided by software as a service, not infrastructure as a service. 14. What is software as a service? A. A cloud service that provides physical hardware. B. A method of renting software applications that are hosted in the cloud. C. A form of data storage. D. A way to secure network connections. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. A method of renting software applications that are hosted in the cloud. Explanation. Option B is correct because software as a service is a way of delivering software where instead of buying a program and installing it on your own computer, you access it over the internet, usually through a web browser or a mobile app. The software application is hosted and managed by a provider in the cloud, and you typically pay a subscription fee to use it. Option A is incorrect because that describes infrastructure as a service or physical hosting. Option C is incorrect because that refers to cloud storage. Option D is incorrect because while it might use software as a service tools, that is not the definition of software as a service. 15. What does platform as a service allow consumers to do? A. Use only predefined software applications. B. Develop, run and manage applications without the complexity of infrastructure. C. Access physical servers directly. D. Store data in the cloud. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. Develop, run and manage applications without the complexity of infrastructure. Explanation. Option B is correct because platform as a service is a cloud computing model that gives developers a complete platform for building, deploying, and managing their own applications without having to worry about setting up or maintaining the underlying infrastructure. Option A is incorrect because using only predefined software applications is more aligned with software as a service. Option C is incorrect because accessing physical servers directly is more aligned with infrastructure as a service. Option D is incorrect because while cloud storage can be part of platform as a service, it is not the defining characteristic. 16. What is a zero client? A. A client computer with extensive local storage. B. A computer that does not have an operating system and connects to a server. C. A high-performance workstation. D. A type of server. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. A computer that does not have an operating system and connects to a server. Explanation. Option B is correct because a zero client is a very lightweight desktop device that has almost no local processing power, no storage, and often no operating system of its own. It relies completely on connecting to a central server. Option A is incorrect because a zero client has minimal to no local storage, unlike a client computer with extensive local storage. Option C is incorrect because a zero client is designed for minimal processing power, not high-performance tasks. Option D is incorrect because a zero client is a type of client, not a server. 17. What is an emulator used for? A. To secure network connections. B. To run applications designed for a different operating system. C. To monitor network traffic. D. To provide backup solutions. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. To run applications designed for a different operating system. Explanation. Option B is correct because an emulator is software or hardware that allows one computer system to imitate another, enabling users to run applications designed for a different operating system. Option A is incorrect because securing network connections is typically handled by firewalls, VPNs, or other security software. Option C is incorrect because monitoring network traffic is usually performed by network analysis tools or packet sniffers. Option D is incorrect because providing backup solutions involves using backup software and storage devices to create copies of data for recovery purposes. 18. What does virtualization create? A. Physical servers. B. Multiple virtual machines on a single computing device. C. More powerful hardware. D. Redundant storage systems. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Multiple virtual machines on a single computing device. Explanation. Option B is correct because virtualization is a technology that allows you to take one single physical computer or server and use software to divide its resources to create multiple separate virtual machines. Each VM acts like its own independent computer and can run its own operating system and applications, all on that one physical piece of hardware. This helps use hardware more efficiently. Option A is incorrect because virtualization works on physical servers. It does not create them. Option C is incorrect because virtualization does not directly create more powerful hardware. It optimizes the use of existing hardware. Option D is incorrect because while redundant storage systems can be achieved with virtualization, it is not its primary function. 19. What is a hypervisor? A type of hard drive. B, software that enables a single computer to run multiple operating systems simultaneously. C, a network switch. D, a cloud storage solution. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B, software that enables a single computer to run multiple operating systems simultaneously. Explanation. Option B is correct because a hypervisor is software that creates and runs virtual machines, allowing a single physical machine to host multiple operating systems. Option A is incorrect because a hypervisor is not a type of hard drive. It's software. Option C is incorrect because a hypervisor is not a network switch. It's virtualization software. Option D is incorrect because a hypervisor is not a cloud storage solution. It manages virtual machines. 20. What are functional requirements in software development? A, specifications describing operational capabilities and constraints. B, criteria outlining user interface design. C, features defining what a software product must do. D, requirements concerning system performance. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. C, features defining what a software product must do. Explanation. Option C is correct because functional requirements describe what a software system or a product is supposed to do. Its specific behaviors, features and functions from the user's perspective. For example, a functional requirement for a website might be the user must be able to log in with a username and password, or the system must allow users to add items to a shopping cart. Option A is incorrect because specifications describing operational capabilities and constraints are more related to non-functional requirements, which describe how well the system performs. Option B is incorrect because user interface design criteria relate to the look and feel of the system, which can be considered a part of both functional and non-functional requirements, but is not the primary definition of functional requirements. Option D is incorrect because requirements concerning system performance are considered non-functional requirements, as they describe how well the system should perform its functions. 21. What is the primary focus of non-functional requirements? A, how a system operates. B, the appearance of the user interface. C, the specific features of a software product. D, user access levels. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. A, how a system operates. Explanation. Option A is correct because non-functional requirements describe how well a software system should operate, rather than what specific functions it performs. They define the qualities or characteristics of the system, such as its performance, reliability, usability, security, and maintainability. Option B is incorrect because while the appearance of the user interface can be related to non-functional requirements like usability and aesthetics, it is not the primary focus. Option C is incorrect because the specific features of a software product are described by functional requirements, not non-functional requirements. Option D is incorrect because while user access levels are related to security, a non-functional requirement, they are not the primary focus of all non-functional requirements. 22. What is the purpose of TCP/IP? A. To define hardware specifications. B. To manage user permissions. C. To establish communication protocols over the internet. D. To enhance data storage. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. To establish communication protocols over the internet. Explanation. Option C is correct because TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control, Protocol Internet Protocol, and is a suite of communication rules that are the foundation for how the internet works, defining how data is broken down into packets, addressed, sent, routed, and received reliably across networks. Option A is incorrect because TCP/IP deals with communication protocols, not the physical components or specifications of hardware. Option B is incorrect because TCP/IP focuses on data transmission and network communication, not the management of user access rights or privileges. Option D is incorrect because TCP/IP is concerned with transmitting data across networks, not with the storage of data on devices. 23. What's the function of the Transmission Control Protocol? A. To send data without error checking. B. To ensure reliable data transmission with error checking. C. To encrypt data packets. D. To manage email communications. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. To ensure reliable data transmission with error checking. Explanation. Option B is correct because the Transmission Control Protocol provides a reliable, ordered, and error-checked way to send a stream of data between two applications running on different computers. It ensures that all data packets arrive at the destination, are put back in the correct order, and any lost or corrupted packets are resent. Option A is incorrect because sending data without error checking is the function of the user datagram protocol. Option C is incorrect because encrypting data packets is handled by protocols like secure sockets, layer transport layer security. Option D is incorrect because managing email communications is done by protocols like Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, Post Office Protocol version 3, and Internet Message Access Protocol, which often use Transmission Control Protocol. 24. What is the role of the Internet Protocol? A. To establish secure connections. B. To assign IP addresses to devices. C. To manage local storage. D. To encrypt data transmissions. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. To assign IP addresses to devices. Explanation. Option B is correct because the Internet Protocol is the main addressing and routing protocol. Its job is to give each device connected to a network a unique numerical address, and then to figure out the best path to deliver data packets to the destination device. Option A is incorrect because establishing secure connections is typically handled by other protocols like TLS or SSL. Option C is incorrect because managing local storage is a function of the operating system and file system, not the Internet Protocol. Option D is incorrect because encrypting data transmissions is typically handled by protocols like TLS or SSL, not the Internet Protocol. 25. What does ICMP stand for, and what is its purpose? A. Internet Control Message Protocol, used for sending error messages and operational information. B. Internet Connection Management Protocol, used for network traffic management. C. Internal Communication Management Protocol, used for software interaction. D. Internet Communication Message Protocol, used for email communication. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, A. Internet Control Message Protocol, used for sending error messages and operational information. Explanation. Option A is correct because ICMP stands for Internet Control Message Protocol. It's a helper protocol that network devices use to send error messages and operational information to each other. Option B is incorrect because Internet Connection Management Protocol is not a real protocol, and ICMP is not primarily used for network traffic management. Option C is incorrect because an Internal Communication Management Protocol is not a real protocol, and ICMP operates at the network level, not within software. Option D is incorrect because Internet Communication Message Protocol is not a real protocol, and ICMP is not used for email communication. 26. What is the primary purpose of the user datagram protocol? A. To provide reliable data delivery. B. To send packets quickly with minimal overhead. C. To ensure encrypted communications. D. To establish connections between two devices. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. To send packets quickly with minimal overhead. Explanation. Option B is correct because the user datagram protocol is a simpler and faster alternative to TCP for sending data over a network. It is connectionless and has very little overhead added to the data packets, making it quick. Option A is incorrect because reliable data delivery is a characteristic of TCP, not UDP. Option C is incorrect because encrypted communications are handled by security protocols like TLS or SSL, not UDP itself. Option D is incorrect because establishing connections between two devices is a function of TCP, whereas UDP is connectionless. 27. What is the address resolution protocol used for? A. To encrypt data. B. To determine the MAC address from an IP address. C. To assign IP addresses dynamically. D. To monitor network traffic. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. To determine the MAC address from an IP address. Explanation. Option B is correct because the address resolution protocol is used on a local network to determine the physical hardware address of a device using its IP address. Option A is incorrect because encryption is a security process and not a function of the address resolution protocol. Option C is incorrect because dynamic IP address assignment is handled by the dynamic host configuration protocol. Option D is incorrect because network monitoring involves capturing and analyzing network traffic, which is not the purpose of the address resolution protocol. 28. What does a magnetic hard drive consist of? A. Flash memory chips. B. One or more metal magnetic disks. C. Solid-state components. D. Optical storage layers. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. One or more metal magnetic disks. Explanation. Option B is correct because a traditional magnetic hard drive stores data on spinning platters or disks that are made of metal or glass and coated with a magnetic material. Read-write heads move close to these spinning disks to read or write data to the magnetic surface. Option A is incorrect because flash memory chips are used in solid-state drives, not magnetic hard drives. Option C is incorrect because solid-state components are the basis of solid-state drives, offering faster and more durable storage than magnetic drives. Option D is incorrect because optical storage layers are found in CDs and DVDs, which use lasers to read and write data. 29. What is the purpose of a domain name system? A. To assign IP addresses to devices. B. To translate URLs to IP addresses. C. To manage email delivery. D. To secure network traffic. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. To translate URLs to IP addresses. Explanation. Option B is correct because the domain name system is like the internet's giant phone book and translates easy-to-remember website names into computer-friendly IP addresses so your browser can find the right website server. Option A is incorrect because assigning IP addresses is done by DHCP. Option C is incorrect because managing email delivery is done by mail servers and protocols like SMTP. Option D is incorrect because securing network traffic is done by security protocols and devices. 30. What does DHCP stand for, and what is its role? A. Domain Host Configuration Protocol. It manages domain names. B. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It assigns IP addresses to devices on a network. C. Dynamic Host Control Protocol. It secures network access. D. Data Handling Configuration Protocol. It organizes network data. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It assigns IP addresses to devices on a network. Explanation. Option B is correct because DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Its main job is to automatically give IP addresses and other network settings, like the default gateway and DNS server addresses, to computers and other devices when they connect to a network. This makes it much easier to manage a network because you don't have to manually set up the IP address for every single device. Option A is incorrect because Domain Host Configuration Protocol is not a real protocol, and domain name management is the role of DNS domain name system. Option C is incorrect because Dynamic Host Control Protocol is not a real protocol, and securing network access is the role of protocols like firewalls and VPNs. Option D is incorrect because Data Handling Configuration Protocol is not a real protocol, and organizing network data is a broad task handled by many different protocols and systems. 31. What is the main advantage of RAID 0? A. Data redundancy. B. Improved read-write performance. C. Fault tolerance. D. Data encryption. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Improved read-write performance. Explanation. Option B is correct because RAID 0, also called striping, splits data across multiple drives simultaneously, improving read-write performance by having multiple drives working at the same time. Option A is incorrect because RAID 0 provides no data redundancy. If one drive fails, all data is lost. Option C is incorrect because fault tolerance is not a feature of RAID 0. Other RAID levels like RAID 1 or RAID 5 provide fault tolerance. Option D is incorrect because data encryption is a separate security feature and not an advantage of RAID 0. 32. What type of RAID configuration duplicates data across two disks for redundancy? A. RAID 0B, RAID 1C, RAID 5, D. RAID 10. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. RAID 1. Explanation. Option B is correct because RAID 1 is called mirroring. In this setup, you have at least two hard drives, and all the data written to one drive is instantly and exactly copied onto the other drive. This provides data redundancy. If one drive fails, all your data is still safe on the other drive, and the system can keep running. Option A is incorrect because RAID 0 is designed for performance by striping data across multiple disks, but it does not provide any data redundancy. If one drive fails, all data is lost. Option C is incorrect because RAID 5 uses parity to achieve redundancy and requires at least 3 drives to implement. It is not a simple duplication of data. Option D is incorrect because RAID 10 combines RAID 1 mirroring and RAID 0 striping for both performance and redundancy, requiring at least 4 disks, and is not a simple duplication across 2 disks. 33. What distinguishes RAID 5 from RAID 6? A. RAID 5 uses 2 parity blocks, RAID 6 uses 1. B. RAID 5 can tolerate 1 drive failure, RAID 6 can tolerate 2. C. RAID 5 requires a minimum of 2 drives, RAID 6 requires 3. D. RAID 5 does not use parity, RAID 6 does. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. RAID 5 can tolerate 1 drive failure, RAID 6 can tolerate 2. Explanation. Option B is correct because RAID 6 uses 2 independent sets of parity information, so it can keep working even if 2 drives fail at the same time, whereas RAID 5 can only tolerate 1 drive failure. Option A is incorrect because RAID 5 uses 1 parity block distributed across the drives, and RAID 6 uses 2 parity blocks. Option C is incorrect because RAID 5 needs at least 3 drives, and RAID 6 needs at least 4 drives. Option D is incorrect because both RAID 5 and RAID 6 use parity information to protect data. 34. What's the function of a network bridge? A. To connect 2 different networks. B. To filter traffic between segments based on MAC addresses. C. To manage user authentication. D. To provide internet access. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. To filter traffic between segments based on MAC addresses. Explanation. Option B is correct because a network bridge connects 2 or more segments of the same local area network together. It works at the data link layer and looks at the MAC addresses of devices on each segment, learning which devices are on which segment, and then filtering traffic by only forwarding data across the bridge if the destination device is on the other segment. This reduces unnecessary traffic on each segment. Option A is incorrect because connecting 2 different networks is the job of a router. Option C is incorrect because managing user authentication is typically handled by an authentication server. Option D is incorrect because providing internet access is usually done by a modem or router. 35. What topology is characterized by a central hub connecting all devices? A. Mesh topology. B. Ring topology. C. Star topology. D. Bus topology. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, C. Star topology. Explanation. Option C is correct because in a star topology, all the computers and other network devices are connected directly to one single central device, which is usually a hub or a switch. Option A is incorrect because mesh topology has many interconnections between devices. Option B is incorrect because ring topology connects devices in a circle. Option D is incorrect because bus topology connects devices to a single shared cable. 36. What is the role of a router in a network? A. To connect devices within a single network. B. To transmit packets based on IP addresses. C. To manage user permissions. D. To enhance data transfer rates. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. To transmit packets based on IP addresses. Explanation. Option B is correct because a router is a networking device whose main job is to connect different networks together. When data packets arrive at a router, it looks at the destination IP address in the packet and then uses its routing table to figure out the best path to send the packet towards its final destination on another network. Option A is incorrect because connecting devices within a single network is more the role of a switch or hub. Option C is incorrect because managing user permissions is done by authentication systems, not routers. Option D is incorrect because while enhanced data transfer rates can be a result of efficient routing, it is not a router's primary role. 37. What is the primary purpose of a firewall? A. To allow all network traffic. B. To block unauthorized access while permitting outward communication. C. To increase network speed. D. To manage user permissions. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. To block unauthorized access while permitting outward communication. Explanation. Option B is correct because a firewall acts like a security guard for a computer or a network. Its main job is to sit between a trusted network and an untrusted network and control what traffic is allowed to pass between them. It inspects incoming and outgoing data packets and, based on a set of security rules, decides whether to block potentially harmful or unauthorized traffic from getting in, while usually allowing legitimate authorized traffic to go out. Option A is incorrect because it is the opposite of what a firewall does. Option C is incorrect because firewalls add a layer of inspection which can slightly reduce speed, although modern firewalls are designed to minimize this impact. Option D is incorrect because managing user permissions is typically handled by access control systems, not directly by a firewall. 38. What is a mesh topology? A. A network layout with one central device. B. A layout where devices are connected in a loop. C. A network where every device is connected to every other device. D. A layout with a single trunk or backbone. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. A network where every device is connected to every other device. Explanation. Option C is correct because in a full mesh topology, every single computer or network device has a direct, dedicated connection to every other computer or device on that network. This creates a lot of different paths for data to travel. So if one connection breaks, data can usually find another way to get through. This makes it very reliable but can be expensive and complicated to set up if there are many devices. Option A is incorrect because it describes a star topology, where all devices connect to a central hub or switch. Option B is incorrect because it describes a ring topology, where each device connects to two other devices forming a circular path. Option D is incorrect because it describes a bus topology, where all devices connect to a single cable. 39. What type of cloud service model delivers hardware networking capabilities over the cloud? A. Software as a service. B. Platform as a service. C. Infrastructure as a service. D. Function as a service. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, C. Infrastructure as a service. Explanation. Option C is correct because infrastructure as a service is a cloud computing model, where a provider gives you access to the basic building blocks of IT infrastructure, like virtual servers, data storage, and networking capabilities, all delivered over the internet on a pay-as-you-go basis, where you rent infrastructure instead of buying and managing your own physical hardware. Option A is incorrect because software as a service delivers ready-to-use software applications. Option B is incorrect because platform as a service provides a platform for developing applications, including some networking, but focused on the development environment. Option D is incorrect because function as a service is a serverless model for running code snippets. 40. What is the primary benefit of using a content delivery network? A. Faster data processing. B. Enhanced security. C. Reduced latency for users by distributing content closer to them. D. Simplified database management. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Reduced latency for users by distributing content closer to them. Explanation. Option C is correct because a content delivery network is a system of many servers located in different places all around the world. When you visit a website that uses a CDN, the CDN tries to deliver the website's content to you from a server that is geographically closest to you. This reduces the distance the data has to travel, which means less delay and faster loading times for the website, especially for users who are far away from the website's main server. Option A is incorrect because CDNs do not primarily focus on data processing speed. They focus on delivering pre-processed content efficiently. Option B is incorrect because while a CDN can offer some security benefits like DDoS protection, its primary goal is not security enhancement. Option D is incorrect because content delivery networks have no direct role in database management. Database management is a separate task. (41) What does an access point do in a wireless network? A. Connects wired devices to the network. B. Extends the range of a wireless network. C. Provides encryption for data transmission. D. Monitors network traffic. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Extends the range of a wireless network. Explanation. Option B is correct because a wireless access point allows wireless devices to connect to a wired network, extending the network's reach to wireless users within its coverage area. Option A is incorrect because connecting wired devices to the network is typically the role of a switch. Option C is incorrect because while access points often provide encryption as a feature, that is not its primary function. Option D is incorrect because monitoring network traffic is typically done by monitoring tools or intrusion detection prevention systems. 42. What is the main characteristic of a thick client? A. Minimal processing capabilities. B. All processing is done on a server. C. It can operate independently of a server. D. It requires constant network connectivity. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. It can operate independently of a server. Explanation. Option C is correct because a thick client is a regular personal computer or workstation that has its own operating system, applications, and processing power, and can do a lot of its work locally without necessarily needing to be constantly connected to a server. It can often operate independently for many tasks. Option A is incorrect because thick clients are known for their substantial processing capabilities, not minimal ones. Option B is incorrect because thick clients perform processing locally, rather than relying on a server for all processing. Option D is incorrect because thick clients are designed to function effectively, even without constant network connectivity. 43. What is the role of a network interface card? A. To provide power to the network. B. To connect a computer to a network. C. To manage data storage. D. To serve as a firewall. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. To connect a computer to a network. Explanation. Option B is correct because a network interface card, also called a network adapter or Ethernet card, is the piece of hardware inside a computer that allows it to physically connect to a network, enabling the computer to send and receive data. Option A is incorrect because providing power to the network is the role of power supplies, not the network interface cards. Option C is incorrect because managing data storage is the function of storage devices like hard drives, not the network interface card. Option D is incorrect because serving as a firewall is the job of a security device or software and not the function of a network interface card. 44. What is the primary function of a repeater? A. To block unauthorized access. B. To amplify and retransmit signals over long distances. C. To filter traffic between network segments. D. To encrypt data. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. To amplify and retransmit signals over long distances. Explanation. Option B is correct because a repeater is a simple network device whose job is to take a network signal that has become weak from travelling a long distance and boost it or amplify it back to its original strength. Then it retransmits the strengthened signal so it can travel even farther down the line, extending the physical reach of a network. Option A is incorrect because blocking unauthorized access is the function of a firewall. Option C is incorrect because filtering traffic between network segments is the function of a bridge or switch. Option D is incorrect because encrypting data is done by encryption tools. 45. What is a typical use case for RAID 10? A. To maximize storage capacity. B. To provide high availability with data redundancy. C. To enhance performance without redundancy. D. To simplify backup processes. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. To provide high availability with data redundancy. Explanation. Option B is correct because RAID 10 combines mirroring and striping, offering both good performance and data protection, making it suitable for applications requiring high availability. Option A is incorrect because mirroring, a component of RAID 10, reduces usable storage capacity by duplicating data. Option C is incorrect because RAID 10 provides both enhanced performance and data redundancy, unlike RAID 0, which focuses solely on performance. Option D is incorrect because while RAID 10 provides data protection that can aid in backups, its primary use case is high availability and performance, not simplifying the backup process itself. 46. What is an important feature of solid-state drives? A. They have moving parts. B. They store data on spinning disks. C. They use flash memory and have no moving parts. D. They require more power than traditional hard drives. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, C. They use flash memory and have no moving parts. Explanation. Option C is correct because solid-state drives are a newer type of storage device that uses flash memory chips to store data and have no moving mechanical parts, unlike traditional hard disk drives. Option A is incorrect because moving parts are characteristic of traditional hard disk drives, not solid-state drives. Option B is incorrect because data is stored on spinning disks in hard disk drives, not in solid-state drives. Option D is incorrect because solid-state drives usually consume less power than hard disk drives. 47. What is wear leveling in SSDs? A. A technique to optimize read speeds. B. A method to ensure data is evenly distributed across memory blocks. C. A way to compress data. D. A method of data encryption. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. A method to ensure data is evenly distributed across memory blocks. Explanation. Option B is correct because the flash memory cells in an SSD have a limited number of times they can be written to before they wear out. Wear leveling is a technique that the SSD controller uses to spread out the data writes evenly across all the different memory blocks or cells on the drive. This prevents some blocks from getting worn out much faster than others, which helps to extend the overall lifespan and reliability of the SSD. Option A is incorrect because wear leveling focuses on write operations and longevity, not read speed optimization. Option C is incorrect because wear leveling has nothing to do with data compression. Option D is incorrect because wear leveling is unrelated to data encryption. 48. What does trim do in the context of SSDs? A. It compresses data for storage. B. It helps the SSD manage unused data blocks to improve performance. C. It encrypts data for security. D. It transfers data to external storage. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. It helps the SSD manage unused data blocks to improve performance. Explanation. Option B is correct because when you delete a file on an SSD, the operating system just marks that space as available, but the SSD itself doesn't immediately know that the data in those blocks is no longer needed. The trim command is a way for the operating system to tell the SSD which data blocks are now empty and can be erased. This allows the SSD to proactively clean up those unused blocks in the background, which helps maintain its write performance over time and prevents it from slowing down as it gets full. Option A is incorrect because trim does not compress data. Compression is a separate process to reduce file size. Option C is incorrect because trim is unrelated to encryption, which is a security measure to protect data confidentiality. Option D is incorrect because trim does not handle data transfer to external storage. It focuses on internal SSD management. (49) What is the benefit of using optical drives? A. They are faster than SSDs. B. They provide permanent storage for data. C. They are primarily used for archiving and distribution. D. They have larger capacities than HDDs. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. They are primarily used for archiving and distribution. Explanation. Option C is correct because optical drives use lasers to read and write data on disks like CDs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs, which are useful for archiving and distribution. Option A is incorrect because SSDs are much faster than optical drives. Option B is incorrect because while optical drives provide non-volatile storage, their primary benefit is archiving and distribution. Option D is incorrect because HDDs and SSDs typically offer much larger capacities than optical drives. 50. What's the purpose of a load balancer in a cloud environment? A. To provide data backup. B. To manage user permissions. C. To distribute workloads efficiently across multiple resources. D. To enhance security measures. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. To distribute workloads efficiently across multiple resources. Explanation. Option C is correct because in a cloud environment, applications are often run on multiple virtual servers or resources to handle many users. A load balancer acts like a smart traffic manager and spreads out the workload across different cloud resources. This helps ensure that no single resource gets overwhelmed and improves the application's performance, responsiveness, and availability. Option A is incorrect because data backup is managed by backup systems, not load balancers. Option B is incorrect because user permissions are managed by identity and access management systems, not load balancers. Option D is incorrect because while a load balancer might offer some secondary security benefits, its primary role is workload distribution. You have reached the end of our first question set. For the free complete exam preparation, visit our website link in the description, where you find thousands more practice questions and comprehensive study guides. Thanks for studying with us today. See you in the next video.